And gentlemen, if there's one man who can destabilize Rigathi Gachagua, it is none other than Moses KURIA, the former cabinet secretary that was fired by Rigathi Gachagua himself from the cabinet and replaced by his friend Justin Muturi. This is the gentleman I said in one of the videos before that I'm going to follow closely on what he was going to do, what he's going to say, and where he's going to say this. And actually, I've been following his speeches in every function he's been attending. You can watch the analysis that I've been making most of the videos, that Moses KURIA is a man to watch. Today, Moses KURIA was among the people who attended the funeral of the family of the senator of Kiambu County, where they lost two loved ones. And Moses KURIA, in that funeral, he spoke like a man and he was breathing fire. That is going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. Now, Moses KURIA was given a chance to speak. And as usual, the crowd was smiling because they know that Moses KURIA is going to speak things that are factual, and also Moses KURIA is going to have a lot of humor because most of them take him to be a joker to some extent, a truthful person to some extent, and also, of course, a serious and an intelligent man. So therefore, when Moses KURIA was given a chance to speak, there are a few things that I was able to pick, actually 3 of them that I was able to pick from his speech. The first one, Moses KURIA started championing for the development of the mountain. He told the leaders one simple thing. Instead of first talking of us uniting ourselves, ensuring they are all rallying around the deputy president, ensuring the senators are together, ensuring the governors are together, ensuring the MPs are speaking one language of the mountain, let us first unite in the sense that they want to achieve development for the common mananchi. His point was that let them first prioritize the common mananchi by championing for the development of their region. Then now, before they come together as leaders to meet. Moses KURIA was very clear that he wants development first in that region. And that is a very strong point that shows that Moses KURIA is focused on ensuring that development has been achieved in the region. And considering his knowledge, is him practicing in the government, him actually being a cabinet secretary, he has a lot of knowledge on the projects that are happening in that region. You saw how Morara Kibaso has been moving around the country, telling people and showing people what President William Ruto has been doing as far as projects of development are concerned. Launched, relaunched, and there's nothing happening. People lied to that a project has been launched. Moses KURIA talked of the same thing, where projects are stalled across the mountain, and they need to come together as a team and ensure that these projects have been revived. That is a language that can hurt William Ruto, a language that can also revive or even make the mountain people to rally also behind him. Therefore, I'm seeing a way, to some extent, Rigathi Gachagua is going to get serious competition from him now that Moses KURIA is likely to develop a party early enough, now that he's out of politics, and they start championing, and actually now that he's out of government, and start championing for the unity and other issues to do with development in the mountain. That is one point I picked from Moses KURIA. The second point I picked from him, it is that the wrangles on the kingpin of the mountain are not over yet. Therefore, Moses KURIA, when he gave the speech, he was very clear that the mountain has to work and forget about the issue of who becomes the kingpin, who becomes the leader, who becomes the excellency, which means he still does not recognize His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua as the kingpin of the mountain. He actually in his speech, he was giving it like it's a free space for anybody to run for it. But before they start going for that kind of opposition of being the leader of the mountain, let them first start with development. So therefore, that was very clear that the wrangles as far as the kingpin leadership is concerned in the mountain, Moses KURIA was very clear that they are yet to settle on one. So therefore, up to this point, I can comfortably tell the mountain is yet to be united fully. Despite majority are now rallying behind Rigathi Gachagua, the mountain is yet to be united fully. Where I can just simply tell Moses KURIA is that Rigathi Gachagua has more power than him as far as the issue of uniting the mountain is concerned. But being away from William Ruto, who is Rigathi Gachagua now, can weaken him and give Moses Kuria a big chance to propel the mountain politics. And let us not be surprised on this, in this current terrain of politics, that Moses Kuria has been reappointed to serve in the cabinet and actually even be close to William Ruto, as we never expected. Because one person who can sing and easily people listen and dance to the tune, it is Moses Kuria. He can completely change the tune of William Ruto in the mountain, and people will not be surprised, because that is it's who he is as Moses Kuria. Now, the third thing that I picked from Moses Kuria's speech, it is this. Differences between him and Rigathi Gachagua are very fresh. The wound, it's very fresh. First of all, we have to remember that among the people who have publicly put their differences, it is Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua went ahead to accuse cabinet secretaries, undermining him, not giving him some respect, actually answering him like a child, not giving the respect as the deputy president of this country. And everyone knew that whenever he spoke of saying that cabinet secretaries wenye kiburi, he was referring to Moses Kuria and Kindiki and the rest. So therefore, Rigathi Gachagua was very clear that he has a problem with some cabinet secretaries. In one of them, actually with the person topping the list, it was Moses Kuria. When Moses Kuria was given a chance, actually when Rigathi Gachagua was championing the 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling in the country, Moses Kuria gave 10 questions to Rigathi Gachagua that were published in the newspaper, and people were reading across the country, asking the issues to do with the party, the issues to do with unity, the issues to do with Kingpin, and many other things. This was a clear indication that those people are chanting different parts. They're ambitious different ways. It was countering Rigathi Gachagua in the name of, in support of William Ruto. So therefore, as we speak today, Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua have very fresh wounds that they are yet to heal, and I don't think they're going to heal very soon, unless someone else comes like Uhuru Kenyatta to unite them, which I think personally is also very difficult, because Uhuru Kenyatta does not meddle in the local politics as such. So therefore, in this funeral function, Rigathi Gachagua and Moses Kuria, actually when Moses Kuria spoke, I felt the sense that still the mountain, it has problems, because Rigathi Gachagua and Moses Kuria are not speaking the same language. I didn't see him recognize the deputy president as the deputy president of this country. I didn't see him even mention his name anywhere. I didn't see him even mention anything related to him, but instead he pointed out to the projects that are supposed to be done in the mountain. This was very clear that if this person cannot call even his name, cannot even say anything, that means they have differences. Also, to cement the chance that they have differences, I did a video to show you guys how there are differences between Moses Kuria and of course Rigathi Gachagua. If you check some of my videos, I did even where showing how Muturi could not even invite Moses Kuria for a handover in the docket of public service where Moses Kuria was serving. Therefore, the fresh wounds of Rigathi Gachagua and Moses Kuria are still there. So therefore, they have to forge a way forward to come together and work, or else Moses Kuria will destabilize the Rigathi Gachagua's agenda completely. Because the way I see, Moses Kuria being outside government, being able to conduct politics, it can easily be funded by William Ruto, get to the mountain, and take the mountain out of Rigathi Gachagua, or even divide the mountain seriously. Unless they work together as a team, they go abide to Uhuru Kenyatta, and even Rigathi Gachagua now to come together and share ideas, these people are not going to have it easy, even to drive. Not even Moses Kuria, not even Rigathi Gachagua, going to have it easy to unite the mountain. One thing we've realized is that William Ruto uses the divide and rule. And when this kind of language is being spoken, because so far we've not had Kimani Ichung'wah coming on board to speak, but I'm sure when he speaks, he'll support the president of Kenya. When Ndini Nyoro comes on board to speak, he'll support the president of the Republic of Kenya. When we have Moses Kuria speaking, he's speaking from a neutral ground, but we know very well that he can support William Ruto so easily. Therefore, this is a warning to Rigathi Gachagua that leaving Moses Kuria the way it is going to destabilize him seriously, because William Ruto can be rest assured that if he picks Moses Kuria as a running mate, going 2027, he is going to comfortably win not just the votes of the mountain, but even go for the votes of Western region, Nyanza and some other parts, because of the kind of connection that Moses Kuria does make with Raila Amolo Odinga and some other leaders across the country. Moses Kuria one time came to Kisii here, and Arati said, we'd rather listen to you than Rigathi Gachagua. So therefore, it is very clear that Moses Kuria is a very strategic man, and he can easily bring the mountain together and actually take it away from Rigathi Gachagua. Another thing that Moses Kuria spoke on this event that captured my attention, that I was almost forgetting, he said that they need friends. The mountain alone does not have enough numbers. They need to go outside and reach out to people. What Rigathi Gachagua does not do. But Moses Kuria does it. Therefore, it is very clear that Moses Kuria is likely, and of course I'm going to do a video on this, is likely to unite the mountain and even look for more friends, which will be able to make him look a potential candidate in the mountain that can even be the Deputy President, William Ruto. Therefore, we have to completely listen to Moses Kuria, and if Rigathi Gachagua is smart, let him take Moses Kuria's advice, because a point like the mountain is not enough. It's very crucial. Despite also the Senator of Nyandarua hinted on that and said that let him go for friends. Moses Kuria had the same message. Go for the other parts of the country, because the mountain, the numbers of the mountain are not just enough. Because the Gen Z will come out and the numbers will be divided. The majority of the youths of the country might vote to another certain direction. That is my video there, and I can't, if this is the first time once again you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like and comment, and actually follow the analysis that we do here, which you cannot find anywhere else. Analysis on politics, sports, and we're going to bring other interviews being done on the show, having professionals coming on board. Please, we're going to entertain you a lot and also inform you on C45 TV. My name is Abel Nkwa. See you next time.